Hello everyone. In this video I'll talk how to start with internet earnings and I will follow some logic steps. But before we start, I suggest to watch past two videos because video 1 was introduction where I talk about internet earnings from my own experience. So if you have no desire to make rookie mistakes, please watch that video, while in video 2 I talk about computer, smartphone, laptop, tablet and other devices in general, security and setup, but I cover also browser setup. So it's on you, but I suggest to watch those videos. First step will be new email address. Why new? If you're not doing something like programming, where you need to be in contact with your own customers, and if you're doing something like PTC websites, then you need new email address just for registrations. Why is that? In most cases you will not know who is admin of those websites, and maybe not from one website, but after 10 or 20 websites you will start to receive some kind of notifications or even spam. Because of that you will have to clean email every few months. So it's better to clean separated email than private one where you talk with friends and family or where you have some kind of business. For same reason, I suggest to have separated email just for payments. That has to be email for your eyes only, and it's for your own protection. In such email you will receive payment informations, either about transactions that you made or that websites paid to you. And if you see clearly every message about payment, that's the best way. Most admins would recommend either Gmail or Yahoo. Personally, I use those two also. Why is that? Because I never had any problems with those. So yeah, that's my recommendation for you. First we have to go in browser, then type Gmail, be sure it's trusted link, and click create account. After that you can create account and enter data. I have to say right away, those data, if you're doing something like PTC websites, do not need to be real data. It's about you what you will decide. So you can be anonymous or you can have private data inside. But as I said, that email will be mostly for registrations. So yeah, do not need to be real. Whatever you decide, it's your call. Same is for Yahoo. Be sure it's trusted link. And create account. About emails, be sure it's strong password and that you have multiple protection. For example, something like two-step protection or similar, whatever you decide. But first of all, be sure it's good password and do not use same password as for websites, and do not use same password on the other websites. That's important to say. One more important thing about emails. Be sure you do not click on emails from unknown people you do not know or websites, especially if those are under spam. There are cases people were robbed or hacked, call it how you want. Some examples are For example, you won on lottery, provide your card info and you will receive money. It's stupid to believe in such things, you know. There is one case about people who ask to provide your card info and you will receive 2 millions because they have problems in own country and they will transfer for you, I don't know, 10 millions, and if you accept 10 millions you will keep 2 millions because you help them. Please, really, again, don't do it. Same is about messages from unknown people. If they say your account is hacked, in such emails, do not even look. Just erase them, because if you go inside or if you click on that link, then you will be probably hacked. There is high chance about that. So yeah, be careful about that and be smart. That's why I said please have separate email for registrations and especially separated email for payments from websites, because if you have separated just for payments and separated for registrations, risk will be a lot lower. Next step are payment processors. What are payment processors? If you want to receive money from some website to your bank account, or if you have desire to send money from your bank account to some website, or to pay something online, you will probably need some payment processor. Each website usually uses some payment processor or some payment method, and in order to send or receive money from that website or to that website, you will need to use same payment processor or payment method. As with all, first we have to check if some payment method is trusted. For example, let's say that some website has PayPal as payment option, and now we need to check if PayPal is trusted site. How we do that? Let's say, is PayPal trusted? And you'll see some links. Let's say this one. Be sure it's trusted link. And you will see what people think about PayPal. Before you go to trusted place, be sure you cleaned your cookies. So we go to history, erase cookies, open new tab, and then we can go to PayPal. But be sure your computer is clean also, that's very important. Click on link, be sure it's the right one, and we are on their website. Press on sign up, and if you will not use it for business purposes and only for internet earnings, then you pick personal account. If you use PayPal also for business account, then you pick business account. Depends for what you will use it. To some payment options you will maybe be able to enter or register without private data. I am not sure for all, but on some maybe. You will see what they ask from you, and most of them will allow you to have money inside without any fees. But if you will have desire to transfer money from that payment processor to your bank account, then you will probably have to connect your credit card, and then you will have to enter your private data for sure. I know that much. How that works? For example, in the case of PayPal, you need to have a payment email inside of PayPal. That's email for which I told you to separate it from registrations email on some websites. Once you enter your payment email into PayPal, that payment email is connected to PayPal. Be sure that same payment email is entered into website you use. On that way, you can receive money from website to your PayPal account. Later, if you will have to transfer money to your bank account, you will probably have to connect your credit card. That's around how payment options work. For example, there is one more popular option that is called blockchain. They work with Bitcoin, but be sure which wallet for Bitcoin you use, because there's many of them, and as I said, be sure which sites you visit and be sure they are trusted, but also clean your cookies, as I said. For example, Bitcoin wallet, and then you will see, for example, blockchain and similar. But be sure you search about wallets, and when you are sure some wallet is right for you, then you use it. For example, in Bitcoin wallets, you will not need your private data. That's more or less how payment processors work. Hope this helped you. And now best part. You will search internet earnings that you have desire to do. For example, if you have desire to write article, you will write for start something like best paying websites for writing articles. Be sure that you always search on trusted websites. And then you choose something. You can go through more websites, and if you see more same results or same or good reviews, then you can pick your favorites. When you did that, there is more ways to check best websites for writing articles in this case. So you can write next. Trusted websites for writing articles. And then again, pick best websites and check results. You'll see what people recommend and similar. On same way, you can search further, because more you research, better it is. You can do same for any type of internet earnings, both for best sites for writing articles, best PTC sites and similar. For example, when you checked about best websites and trusted websites, you can also check payment proofs from that website, or is that website legit, or experience of users from that website, or review of that website. Those are best examples how to research some websites. Inside of many websites you can find a referral link. Through that link you can bring other people inside of website, and on most of them you can get referral earnings and some percentage. Depends from site to site and internet earnings you do. That is how most of internet earnings work and how they bring new people to that website. And that can be one additional way you can work. So instead of just working on one website, you can just promote and be internet marketer. That's also a good way, but yeah, some people are both, depends on your desire. If you promote referral links, sooner or later people will ask you for help or opinion. In such case, it's good to write notes about what you talk with people and create something simple that can be sticky notes, that can be uh, open office, that can be notepad. I don't know. In any case, more you write about something or talk about something, it will be easier later for you because you will not have to repeat so many times, and it will be easier for people also because you will be good mentor for them, you will help them, eventually you will have better results also, and you will have better reputation. In the end, same as in introduction, I have to say, please do not go into risky sites, and if you involve people, that can be even worse because you all can lose money. If you involve people, be sure that those sites are free to register and free to use, so if they decide to invest on their own, that's even better. You will have better results, you will do it honest way, and you will feel better that way. I didn't do this video for me. After 8 years, it was time to pass knowledge on, so if it will help to at least one person, I will be happy. Hope that will be you. Have fun!